welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today for this reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising positions for the week of January the 24th to January 30th. Okay, let's get started by selecting the Crystal Oracle here. We're going to select the final guidance message, the best advice for Aries, and we will interpret that at the end of your reading, Aries. Okay. Oh, all the other signs had cards come out almost instantly. Let's see here. For Aries, please. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll save that for the end of your reading. Let's jump right into the tarot cards and see what messages we have for Aries as they move through their week. I can't believe it's already the last week of January. Time is flying. Okay. For Aries, please. Guiding messages for Aries. Oh, Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. Interesting. The Queen of Wands in reverse always makes me sort of step back because she's so powerful. And when she's in reverse, I feel like she is carrying an energy that is very much guarding. And very, very much, what's the right word? It can almost be vindictive. It can almost be a time of lashing out. The Queen of Rods in reverse is almost like a woman scorn, you know, like a very powerful energy that is seeking justice and seeking. I had to pause the video there. My cat came in and spilled my coffee everywhere. Sorry about that. Okay, I just had to readjust the table and clean up a little bit. Okay, so getting back to where we were. Queen of Rods in reverse can be a very, very, you know, please don't shoot the messenger, Aries, but almost vengeful. Like it's like taking your rights back. Like it's almost like something happened here to disturb your peace. And it could have had to do with something coming together that was intended to bring you peace and actually sort of went the other way. It's interesting. There's some opposing factors here. You know what, Aries? I can't help it. I feel like maybe someone's meddling in a relationship. Not you necessarily, but there may be, whenever I see the Queen of Wands in reverse, I always just think someone, again, not necessarily you, but someone is hurt and it's being expressed as I will take my revenge. It almost reminds me of like, you know, in the Disney movies, when you would see the villainous character in like Sleeping Beauty, the villain was the queen, right? She was and she was the way she was because she had a sad story. She was hurt, but it ended up expressing as, you know, she wasn't being very nice. So I feel like someone is scheming. Someone is trying to disturb your inner peace, or you're sitting in this space right now, maybe, Aries, because you're hurt. Oh, I feel like there's almost like a third party here. Like maybe there was, maybe there's a relationship here and then someone juggling two options. Oh, Aries, I feel like there's a cheaty vibe here. I feel like there's a cheating vibe here. And that it's almost like you need to remember that you have options, that you have options. You can start again. And I know that that looks challenging from here and that you're not feeling patient. You're feeling, you know, pardon me, but you're feeling angry that someone came in and tried to mess up your situation. That's what it feels like. Sorry, I'm taking the cards back when they fall out sort of in clumps. Oh boy, it's just all over the place. Yeah, you're all over the place here, Aries. This is interesting. It feels like there was a third-party situation that came and ruined your stability, but actually maybe taught you something. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune with the Judgment. I don't know if that union was going to be what you thought anyway. I'm feeling this vibe of a relationship that was very close to marriage. Very, very close to marriage. And then it's almost like it was discovered that one of the people in this relationship had another, like a side person. Like there was some indiscretion here. Ace of Swords in reverse on the bottom of the deck. This is causing such a huge mental conflict for you. And I feel like you have options here to start again. And then at the, seeing the Wheel of Fortune with Judgment here, it's like this was the ending that needed to happen, because this is feeling like a love reading. I don't think this person really valued your worth with that Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I don't think they valued your worth. They stepped out on you here. You're being guided to see that you have options to start over, and that this was karmic. This was something that actually will serve you, that this is over. Wow. This is very interesting reading so far. My goodness. Let's clarify some of this. This Queen of Rods, is this my Aries? The Hanged Man. So in reverse. So this is this makes me feel like that Aries, you're in a situation where you're really questioning how this could have happened. And you're not right now maybe seeing that this will serve you. You're just seeing how painful this was, and you feel angry. You feel angry. You feel angry that your peace was disturbed. Justice in reverse. Yeah, it doesn't not feel fair. It doesn't feel like it was fair what happened here. You guys were sort of doing your thing, and then something came along to really disturb it. And I feel like it doesn't feel fair, but it's going to serve you in the end. This is a blessing. I think marrying this person was your dream. Oh, but you will rise from this. You will rise from this. There's the Moon in reverse flipping over. Yeah, it was hidden from you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was hidden from you. They were juggling more than one option, and it was the Moon in reverse. You didn't know. You may have sensed it on some level, but you certainly didn't know, right? This shocked you. This was a shock, and now you're at a crossroads, and there's Judgment again, because this has sort of now come full circle. Maybe they are trying to come back. Maybe they're trying to say, I'm sorry, please forgive me. And now you're at a crossroads trying to make a judgment call on this. And I feel like you're being guided to see that you have options to start over again, even though starting over again isn't necessarily what you're thinking about right now. I think you're going to have to heal from this. Queen of Swords, you need to be certain. You need certainty before you step into other options now, because you're like really hesitant and not sure what's what. Interesting with this Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, nobody won here. Five of Swords. This was a false victory, right? Like this, everyone is walking away defeated here. It's almost like they're... a part of you might feel like by sort of not starting off again with this person that you've won, but you're sad. You're still devastated. You loved this person. I feel like you really wanted to marry them, Aries. I feel like for whoever this is resonating for, you really thought this was going to lead to marriage and a future. And I feel like something changed that drastically, and now you're at a crossroads. Yeah, this was bad, but you know what? It's going to serve you, because this person wasn't right for you. This was redirection. This was divine redirection, Aries. You were redirected away from this. Something had to happen to show you to close out this cycle. World card on the bottom of the deck. This is going to change your perspective. And there's the Aries card right there, Emperor. Yeah, you are going to change your perspective about this situation. I think you're going to start to see that this was a blessing in disguise. This was a blessing in disguise. Marrying this person would have led to so much looking over your shoulder. Because I feel on some level, maybe there was a lack of trust. Deep down, you thought maybe it was possible that there were people around having a look, maybe, at, that you had competition in this relationship. And now you're healing from it. You've got to get in the boat to heal, and then you will rise again, right? You will rise again, and there's the Magician and the Empress. And then the World card again. Wow. These are beautiful messages for you, Aries. I really think you're going to start again, and it's going to be the real deal this time. But this had to end. This had to close out so that you could shift your perspective on, I mean, maybe shifting your perspective on, I kind of feel like that's going to be different for everybody, but there's a lesson here. And I think that's why we're seeing the Ace of Swords in reverse. And the lesson, may be different for everybody that this is resonating for. But there may have been signs or cues or clues along the way. I'm also sort of getting the sense of like your reasons for wanting to be in this relationship may have been because you feared being alone, because you were worried that, the clock is ticking here and you wanted to get on with it. And so you met someone and then it was just like, okay, we're going to do this. And it may not have been for the right reasons from the beginning, even though your intentions were great. Your intentions were to commit to this person, but they were juggling options here. Let's see what cards you got from the Oracle deck. Make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. Kyanite. So I feel that for you, Aries. This is a time for you to heal from this and understand the purpose of this experience and what you can learn from it. And to remember that, these sort of unpleasant experiences that we have there's wisdom in them. There's wisdom here for you for next time, and that's not to suggest that you did anything or didn't do anything, but it's just that we have these kind of experiences to teach us things. It's not a blame or a deserve or a whatever. It's just what can I learn from this? What did this experience teach me about myself, right? Sometimes we get so focused and wrapped up on the other person and we sit in blame and shame and guilt and it just rolls around in all these low vibrations, and then we don't actually take the point of it. We're too wrapped up in the story to get the point. And the point is always going to be a lesson, and the focus of that lesson, in order for you to grow, is phrased as, what did this experience teach me about myself? You know what I mean? And what did it teach you about yourself, right? Without judgment, without blame and shame, just by looking at it sort of as if it didn't happen directly to you, almost like you're looking at a movie or you're looking at a picture. What does that teach you about, what does this experience offer you in a lesson about yourself? I feel like you need to take some self-care right now and not jump into any other options. And I feel like having certainty that these options exist is good, right? To know that these options exist. There are other options in the future, but that right now you're being guided towards self-care and to sort of recovery from this. Because this felt really bad. This felt really personal. You took this to heart and it really sucked. This person really hurt you, but there's a lesson here. Past the hurt, what's the lesson, right? Okay, Aries, I'm going to leave it at that for you. If this has resonated for you, sending you so much love and light. And if you would wish to have a personal reading, you can find my website in the description box below. You can book all kinds of readings through there. And as always, thank you so much for liking, watching, and subscribing. And we'll see you again very soon for another reading. Sending you lots of love and light, Aries.